Who's Your Brand? This is a show where we talk about a show. I don't know. You know what? I don't know what we're talking about. And that's the whole purpose of this YouTube channel. I have the hiccups right now. It's kind of uncomfortable, but that's okay. What are you doing right now? It doesn't matter. Is it impactful? Does it align with your goals? It's pretty bad lighting. Tarp's optional. Um, Pretty much all that we're concerned with is, do we always have to be productive? Jeez, these hiccups. And what does it mean to be productive? Is it productive to play video games? Is it productive to write a page of a book, a novel that you're writing? For some reason Google's listening to me. I'm not really sure why, but what does it even mean? But you know what? I don't even know what I'm talking about. That's the whole purpose of this channel. The reason I created this channel is to help me figure out what I'm doing. And I'm kind of using this as oh my god, this is the worst hiccups I've ever had. I'm kind of using this as a way to speak with another person without actually having to speak with another person. If you've ever heard of something called rubber ducky debugging, it's a philosophy and concept that you have this little rubber duck and you place it on your right next to your monitor. And what you do is you talk to this duck. Why do you talk to the duck? I'm sure you have had this. Oh my gosh, you've had this moment where you're stuck on a problem. Maybe you're programming. You're trying to get some logic to work. A plus B equals C. 1 plus 1 is returning 3 though. Not sure why. So you try so many different ways, so many different methods of accomplishing this, and ultimately you quit. You give up. You're like, okay, fine. My time would be better used if I asked somebody how to do this. So you go ask your coworker or your friend who's better at programming than you. And then what happens? As you explain this, you have this little revelation. And you figure it out on your own, and the other person didn't have to do anything. And that's the whole idea of rubber ducky debugging, talking to the rubber duck, is that you can talk to the rubber duck and figure out your own problems or whatever situation you found yourself in without having to actually bother anybody else. And so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. And I know there are things that I enjoy doing. And actually, one thing that's really helped is, first of all, clearly define your goals for whatever it is, your career, your relationship, your friendships, your business. I guess that's career, and friendships kind of fall under the category of relationships, but business, personal goals, business, new like health. There we go, and relationships. And so, for example, I create these. I wrote all of these down. These affirmations is what I call them, and all that they say is, for example, I love myself. I love who I am. Every time I talk to somebody, people feel an unbelievable feeling of luck, but they're lucky to talk to me. They feel loved. And these feelings, they've only felt such a way a few times before, but it's because I feel this way. It's because I feel this way when working out, when working on my businesses, when showering even. It doesn't matter. That's how I feel. I just always feel loved. And that's why other people feel loved. And I read these every day. So if I tell myself I have a successful business, I have a business where it can supply income to my wife and kids. I don't have a wife and 3 kids, but if I tell myself I can do this every day, it really primes my subconscious mind to truly believe that. And whatever my mind actually believes is what actions I will follow those beliefs through my actions. And so right now I'm kind of in the job searching process, and honestly, it might be another few months. No, that's not true. It might be another few weeks until I get a job. Um, on Monday, I'm gonna hear back from a German company. Hopefully, um, I'll have a follow-up email. But so that's my number one focus for sure, is creating this YouTube video directly influencing that? No, but neither is exercising, neither is eating healthy, eating just, for example, I had whole grain pasta, spinach, chickpeas, and some tomato sauce that's completely natural with zero refined sugar added. And so, do any of those things directly help me achieve my goals? No, no, but they help me achieve another goal of mine. Or, I mean, even just in the Joe Rogan podcast. And if you haven't ever watched the or listened to the Joe Rogan podcast, I highly recommend. He's got over 1,200 episodes at this point. People ranging from fighters to Neil deGrasse Tyson, just astrophysicists, to probably not homeless people, but there's a pretty broad variety of people. And what he mentioned in his podcast is um, doing things well. So, like doing yoga really well and challenging yourself and pushing through the things you aren't good at indirectly helps with doing the things that you want to do or that you do daily for work or whatever it may be, just because you're in a constant active mindset of just doing things the best you can and improving, and that carries over to your, again, things that actually matter, that you like place at a higher value. Everything matters, everything you do matters, everything you say matters. That's why I haven't said I need, like, I want to improve. And that's one, I need to improve at this. Like, I don't say that because it's, again, it primes your subconscious, and your subconscious is ultimately what defines your daily actions. Every single action, really. You think your conscious mind is what is controlling you, what's making you make the healthy choices. And you know what? At some point, it kind of is, but we're creatures of habit, and so pretty much everything you do is a habit, and that's important to keep in mind. So I don't even remember the title of this YouTube stream, but just again, keep in mind that everything you do matters, and don't get too stressed out about that. Um, the people that you always look up to, or the people that you want to emulate, the people that you should want to emulate, are relentlessly optimistic, always looking at things, how things can be done versus how things can't be done. So live a good life, have a good day, and you know what? Here's a fun thing to try today: is think of one thing that you are truly and deeply grateful for. Like, for example, like, I'm very, very grateful for the fact that I have this computer. I just have a MacBook Pro. It's nothing fancy. It's a very nice computer, but this allows me so many more possibilities than if I didn't have this computer. It's fast, it's reliable, it allows me access to the internet, which is really the thing I'm getting at. Maybe I can look up how to get rid of hiccups because this is really annoying. And boom, there's my fulfilling of one task, that gratefulness portion. But also, instead of literally beating myself up about hiccups, I'm going to use this opportunity as a way to learn one more thing. And by learning one more thing, I will become a better person overall. So have a good day. Peace.